amazing, you'll be for us. La 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 la. Strike the harp and join the chorus. La 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 la. Sing, be joyous all together. La 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 la. Heedless of the wind and weather. La 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 la. Holiday road, holiday road. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Holiday road, holiday road, holiday road, holiday road. Oh, holiday road. Oh, holiday road. Oh, holiday road. Oh, holiday road.
Well, hello, everyone, and thanks for joining us tonight. You're watching the Monroe Holiday Spectacular presented by the Monroe Playground Foundation. This is a special event dedicated to celebrating the holidays in Monroe. I'm your host, Snowy the Snowman, Frosty's cousin, coming to you live from the North Pole of Monroe. Throughout this evening, you'll be learning about some of our Light Up Monroe contestants, hearing music from both the Massac Choir and the band, and hearing all about the project that's very special to me, the Wolf's Den Playground Project, being run by the Monroe Playground Foundation. Now, before we get started, I'd like to welcome Mr. Ken Kellogg to say a few words about the holidays in Monroe.
First and foremost, I have to extend a huge thanks to the Monroe Playground Foundation. I'm so appreciative of their efforts in their important mission to rebuild our playground at Wolf Park. Beyond that, the Light Up Monroe fundraiser served as a really wonderful event for our town. 2020's been a rough year. This event not only raised funds for the playground, it brightened our community, both literally and figuratively. I had a great time with my family over the weekend, touring the town and seeing some really incredible holiday displays. Thanks to the contest participants for doing their part to light up Monroe. I wish everyone a safe and peaceful holiday season and a Happy New Year that I hope will mark a new beginning for even brighter days ahead. Happy holidays.
Well, thanks, Mr. Kellogg. Now let's get to Light Up Monroe. And here to tell us all about the Light Up Monroe contest is contest organizer Mike Ganino. Hi, Mike.
Thanks, Snowy. For the past month, 46 Monroe families have decked out their houses Christmas style in support of the Monroe Playground Foundation, and also to try to bring some cheer to an otherwise rough year. There's so many great displays all over town, and we are thrilled with the response from our fellow Monrovians. More than 1,500 people have joined the Light Up Monroe Facebook group, and countless families from across the state have taken to their cars on cold winter nights just to see Monroe's lights, and of course to get into that holiday spirit. In addition to those families are 25 distinguished judges. Each evaluated every house based on criteria such as originality, adherence to a theme, completeness, and an it factor. It's that hard to describe quality that just makes a house extra special. We love all the houses, but there are definitely some standouts. Each judge had the opportunity to nominate houses for an award. The Clark Griswold Award, Santa's Favorite. I hear he's a friend of yours, Snowy. Best use of animation, and best use of non-lighting decorations. The house with the highest score in the category they're nominated for wins the award. And of course, don't forget the People's Choice Award, the chance for you to vote on your favorite display. All these awards and more are coming later in the program. But for now, let's go to Monroe Playground Foundation Chairman Dan Keene to hear more about how Light Up Monroe has helped that project.
Thanks, Mike. The Light Up Monroe event raised nearly $3,000 for the Monroe Playground Foundation. That's thanks to all the families who paid the entry fee to join the contest, all of you who donated to us when you voted for the People's Choice Award, and of course, our sponsors. For those who don't know, a small group of people have been working diligently behind the scenes for the past 2 years to make this playground a reality. We're about a third of the way there, and we still need your help to make this playground a reality. So many of you have purchased personalized tickets or components or come to our events to support our project, and we're so grateful for that support. Our hope is that in 2021, even more businesses and citizens get behind our project. The old playground was wonderful, but after 25 years, its time has come. Our vision is a new playground that's as wonderful as our town. A play space where all children of Monroe are able to play side by side, where you can roll a wheelchair onto the playground as easily as you can run to it. Even more than that, we view this project as a way to unite the entire town behind a common cause. In 1992, more than 2,000 people turned out for a week-long project to build the first playground, and we're aiming to do that again for the second one. Building this playground together as a community gives us an amazing playground for significantly less money. This playground was designed by the children of Monroe themselves. Ask your kids, they'll tell you all about Design Day. And there are so many amazing parts, it's hard to pick a favorite. If you'd like to help, visit our website at www.monroeplaygroundfoundation.org, learn about the playground, volunteer to help build it, and help us make this dream a reality. We're a registered 501c3 nonprofit corporation, and all donations are tax deductible. Thanks, Snowy, for the chance to tell everyone about this project, and let's get back to Light Up Monroe.
Well, thanks, Dan. Gosh, I sure can't wait to play on that playground. My cousin is the one that does all the dancing around when the kids place a hat on his head. Me, I'd rather just play on the swings and slides. Before we get back to Light Up Monroe, we should take a second to check in on that other holiday that lights up Monroe, Hanukkah. A small group of people celebrated the first night of the Festival of Lights, that's another name for Hanukkah, on the town green this year.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה. אמן.
Oh boy, now on to my favorite part. Who won Light Up Monroe? Like we mentioned, there were 5 different awards this year. The Clark Griswold Award, Santa's Favorite, Best Use of Non-Lighting Decorations, Best Use of Animation, and the People's Choice Award. I lobbied for a Snowman's Choice Award, but they made me host the show instead. So here we go. Let's check out the Clark Griswold Award. And the winner is 10 Stonewall Lane, the Irvin family. Woo!
I'm Janelle.
I'm Levi. I'm Keaton.
And we're the Irvins.
Yeah, so it all started with my crazy idea. I just wanted to do it really big this year. We've had a really rough 2020 as a community, so I just kept on buying more and more and more. And so it got bigger and bigger and bigger as we went on. I think every time I came home and opened the trunk, they were scared about what they were gonna find. So we really just wanted to do as many as possible, and we did it throughout the month of November, and we did as much as we could, I think.
We've got 4 circuits going right now, pulling almost 40 amps. So yeah, we have a lot of power going to make the neighborhood pretty. We started out with, no joke, 1. I think we started out with just the deer. And then Janelle went out and started buying the landscaping lights and the red and greens that go on the tree, and more net lights and more lights to go along the perimeter, and then everything to do the roof. So, we got to talking about it. We've got to be in the order like 15 to 20,000 lights at least. What do you think, Levi?
I think it's a lot of lights.
We were out there every weekend in November, at least, I would say.
You're probably a good 8 to 12 hours per weekend.
Yeah.
You know, getting everything up there. And I've got every other Friday off. So some of those days, if they were nice, I'd be up on the roof, you know, restringing something, running a cord, trying to figure out how to get a power plant going. About 2 years ago, I made the mistake of buying a 28-foot ladder. And the problem with that is because I have it now, we have to use it. So, you know, before I'd kind of climb up and get the few little spots that I could. Well, now with the ladder, I can reach pretty much all the edges. So, you know, be up there at the tip top of the ladder with my son or my wife holding the bottom, you know, it's like, all right, hang on to it unless you want Dad to fall. And they only walked away a few times, so I feel loved.
Yeah, it's just annoying standing by the ladder all the time.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. I don't know why you're worried, Dad. It's not going to move. Yeah, okay. You go ahead and climb up. He gets 5 feet up and changes his mind. Next year, I'm going to rent a boom lift because we had a couple of close calls up there where a ladder, you know, you're 20 feet up in the air and the ladder creaks a little bit. It's like, all right, I'm done.
I love the word joy. I think that it kind of represents 2020, and what we were trying to do this year is just bring joy to families and the community.
Why do I have to be on the news?
You're not on the news.
Congratulations, Irvins. Now on to Santa's choice. The winner of this category had characters galore in their display, and the winner is 248 Moose Hill Road, the Nouse family. Woo!
John Canals.
I'm Lori Canals.
And this is the Canals Christmas light show.
Yeah. We started it, I don't know how many years ago. The Eeyore that's out there, the blow up, that was one of the first ones we bought when we moved here. But then like this year with COVID and everything, we're like, we want to do a really good display. Before we even knew we were having the contest. So we bought, I think it's about 25 new inflatables this year.
The kids love it. And that's one of the reasons that we've sort of grown this, you know, over the last few years, because the neighbors right directly across the street, they moved in roughly about 5 years ago, I believe, and they have three young children, and they just love it. They wait for us to set this up, and just the looks on their faces, it's just priceless. So, and of course the inflatables. I think we have 52 inflatables, I believe.
Yeah, something
like 50 or 52 inflatables, and I've gotten pretty good at repairing them now.
It makes us feel good. When we were putting it up, there was people stopping by as we were putting it up.
We're doing it more than ever probably because of, you know, the fact that a lot of people weren't, you know, a lot of their...
it's been such a bad year.
It's just been such
like,
a bad year and a lot of typical...
everybody happy.
Wow, what a wonderful display. Next up is best use of non-lighting decorations. And the winner is 133 Old Castle Road, the Olear family wins!
Hi, I'm Rob.
I'm Teresa.
I'm Allie.
I'm Andrew.
I'm Grace.
And we're the Olear.
So before this year, we actually had only done snowflakes, I think, and some icicles. And this year with 2020, we decided maybe we would up that a little bit. We had a little bit more time on our hands. And so we started to look at cheap things you can make a display with on Pinterest.
The hardest thing to put up was probably the lights up at the top of the house. I did admittedly need a little help with that. I reached a point where I just wasn't quite comfortable going 2.5 stories up on the ladder myself this year.
The biggest thing that I wanted to add was being able to play the Nutcracker Ballet, and so we figured out how to project that onto the house. We're using some bed sheets, and we're using that for a big screen, and we'll see what happens next year.
Now the house actually looks really good for Christmas time. I like it.
Yeah, it's definitely cool to see people driving by and liking it.
It's nice to realize how many people were able to reach out and touch. I think it goes perfectly along the lines of the competition this year being for the Playground Foundation, and just thinking about how many lives that we can go ahead and help make a happier year for the holidays this year.
We're a little competitive as a family. We went into it specifically with a category in mind before we decided on our decorations.
It means a lot because we don't have much people who drive by here, so it means a lot that people just come drive down here just to see the lights.
We would love to win the best use of non-lit decorations.
My favorite decoration is like the whole house besides like the balloon ornaments.
We have coloring pages out for kids, and it's been fun to see the kids get excited to do the coloring pages with the Nutcracker. It's been interesting since we're not a high traffic street, so it's been interesting to know that people are coming by just to drive by the house. And it's really just been a lot of fun to see how all of the kids and families have enjoyed the house.
And next up is best use of animation. The winner is 92 Purdy Hill Road, the Katz family. Woo!
My name is Mike Katz, and this is my Christmas display. We love bringing happiness to others. Our family is, we like to make people smile, and that's definitely our goal, is to make people happy. And I figure out where things go and how we want to put them in the yard and stuff. But my dad helps me out. And this year, it was kind of just me and my father because of the virus. So we couldn't have a lot of people that would usually come and help us. This year, my favorite decoration are our new doves and our new train. I was able to make the wheels move on the train, so it looks like it's moving and the smoke coming out the top. And then I bought a 4-prong adapter for the doves, so it looks like the doves are flying over the blow-ups, which is a really cool effect. I decided to make the doves each of my brother's favorite colors. So there's 4 doves, and we each have our favorite colors. So mine is red, my oldest is blue, then green, then yellow. And as it blinks, they shine different colors. So it's like the 4 brothers flying in the air. So we're a blow-up family. We love Christmas inflatables. That's like that's like our, I don't know how to explain it, but we just love them so much. Me and my little brother, Anthony, we are obsessed with Christmas inflatables. There's these cars that drive by every single night, and they scream out the window, "Thank you so much. We love your decorations. But we wait for every single year." And we love when people do that. And that's what makes it so magical, is how many people get touched and how many people enjoy it. And that's what makes getting more, and that's what makes doing it and all that work and hard work of doing it all worth it.
And finally, you all voted. Now it's time to find out the People's Choice Award. And the winner of this year's People's Choice Awards for the first annual Light Up Monroe is 36 Admiral Drive, the 7 family. Woo!
Hello.
Wendy, I'm Samantha, and
we're
we're
the
the 7.
We started it about 23 years ago when we got married over at our other house in Shelton. And when we moved to Monroe, we kind of designed the house around the lights. We knew if we were plugged in and you had to go outside to plug them in, they would never get turned on. We wired the house with electricity up in the eaves and switches in the foyer. So I trained my little kids to turn on the lights for us, and we slowly expanded from there.
Each year we add something different, and I think every year it gets better and better.
It's been a family tradition. All the kids help me with the wife, and we all work out here together and get the light display up.
Christmas, it's the only holiday that we actually go all out for.
So every year they typically buy me a new decoration, or we create a new decoration.
I like the display to be up every year. It's fun and it's joyful for us.
The family loves it and everybody comes by. It just keeps growing and growing.
It's really nice to watch how many cars come by and what the little kids think, because that's really why we started it, for our kids. And it's nice that we were able to expand to other kids all around Monroe, or all around Connecticut, hopefully. So that's what we like to do.
Well, gosh, guys, it sure has been fun being with you here today. The Monroe Playground Foundation wanted me to thank all the Light Up Monroe contestants, the judging panel, and everyone who voted or donated for making this event such a success. If you like what you saw today, please support the Monroe Playground Foundation. Until next year, thanks for watching, keep smiling, and goodbye 2020.
Jingle bells all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, all the way. us all together. Fa la 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 la. Heedless of the wind and weather. Fa la 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 la. Holiday road, holiday road. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas.